Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Just feel the place. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
The U's must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on, a very difficult spell.
Chouameni. Aston Villa were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Now it's Watkins. Camera. Ramsey. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Watkins. And that's a superb pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Matson. Tielemans. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Bellingham. Pedro Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Camavinga. Oxford United won a tight game last time out and look to build on that. Pau Torres.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Camera. Rodgers. And he's having a shot! Guardiola. Chouameni. Camavinga. Bellingham. Ruben Dias. Guardiola skims one in. Rodgers created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. That's a nicely measured pass. Braithwaite gets good distance on it. Ruben Diaz, aim forwards. Maatsen gets across to intercept that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be caught. Mbappe! He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Ruben Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni tries to thread one through. That is a brilliant interception. Tchouaméni, nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodgers, gently done. Pedro Porro. Camavinga. Konsa, attempt. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back on the way. Konsa, Tielemans. Ruben Diaz does really well to win the ball there. Villa were grateful to the genius of their manager last time round.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too. I think what he did was clever and decisive, and it just goes to show how tactically astute he is.
Calmly anticipates. Ramsey. Camera moved on forwards. Tielemans. And he's picked out the run. He's cut it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Camavinga opts to play it back. Now it's Watkins. Do have a chance to counter here. Ruben Dias. Chouameni. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Now, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Again, forward it goes. Ramsey. And here's Watkins.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he spark a counter here? And he's lost his man here. McGinn. Bellingham wins the duel this time.
Aston Villa showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He's looking for the runner here. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Palmer heads it! Just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Tielemans. Ramsey.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for...
Shot a goal! And he's in for the follow-up!
Aston Villa clearly might...
Real chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
That has been knocked clear. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes.
It's Fernandes! That'll be a throw. Changes him with that pass. Thinks one through. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! That's a half-decent try. Ericsson with the short one. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And through to the goalkeeper. Fitzgerald. Played with finesse.
Murillo, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well timed, excellent interception. De Ligt. Oxford United still without a single shot on target. Ericsson, and here's Højlund! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, great ball! De Ligt. Oh, this is now the finish! Courtois trying to keep this in. Diogo Dalot, back when it goes. The Red Devils have a free kick. They knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ericsson! Fitzgerald. De Ligt. Ugarte. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yamal! Martinez. Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans shifted upfield. Pedro Porro forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. And the ball is out of play. Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Christian Eriksen really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
That's a little off target. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Ugarte. Diogo Dalot. And it's Eriksen. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Camavinga. Ugarte with the slide tackle there. We expected better, and so did he. He's through here. Courtois gets it clear. Time for a change in personnel.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9 coming onto the pitch. Number 11.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Delict. Ruben Diaz does really well to win the ball there. Now this could be it. There's the hit! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Chip through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. Brilliantly cut out. Moved on forwards. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vardiol. Forward it goes.
Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Might be danger here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shots!
Manchester United merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
This was gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Yamal.
Eriksen.
Yamal!
Number
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Coming onto the pitch. Number 7. Mason Mount.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substitution for Manchester United.
United making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. And the action has already restarted. Yates. Can he spark a counter here? Zitz. Oh, shooting chance! Well read, and the danger is averted. Can he put it away? Oh, that's incredible! Finally! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Manchester United. After 96 minutes is number 11.
The Red Devils have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Oh, what a great chance! Caicedo. This might spell danger. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe has a goal! It's in! What a moment to score! A major shift in extra time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The U's can make their change now with a break in play.
Number 19. And the fourth official has advised that we have
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
He is just caressing the ball. Half-time, extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Turn to your vehicle, your lights are on. Can we please make some noise for our substitutes?
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This great hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Mbappe plays it short. That is a brilliant interception. Delict. Well, they can break here. He came in hard, very hard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Gehi. Oh, a delicate chip through. That has been knocked clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, can he get onto this? Gehi. And here's Yamal. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Malacia gently done.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Palmer! Heaton. Oh, they could be caught out here. Doggy gets a cross in. Decent hit! And kept out by the most... And that is it. There will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square, some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Bruno Fernandes shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he puts them one up.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Vinicius Junior steps up for his penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Yamal is the man who's second in line. Oh, quite remarkable miss. Manchester United with the chance to go 2 up. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Eze will take the third penalty. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Big character, big moment, big save. Tchouaméni is 4th up. He's managed to miss it.
Oh, what a miss, and that would have sealed the win for them.
Good penalty, just steered it the other way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times, never looked like missing.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's saved and it's over. Oxford United out at the quarter-finals, and as hopes quietly rose, so now they dip away. An anticlimax, however you look at it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, losing is never a nice experience, especially in knockout football.
Well, all observers are agreed on this. It is the point where the competition gets really serious. Top teams now fielding their best available lineups in front of big crowds. A lot of noise, great expectation, and the sense that the possibility of silverware is at hand. This is a big chance. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Well, there is a perceptibly greater sense of urgency from both sides here, with a place in the last four on the line.
All the 8 sides still left here are perfectly entitled to think they have a good shot at this, Peter. It is quite an atmosphere here, and that's clearly raised the bar in terms of expectations from the crowd. They genuinely think, or certainly the feel is, that they'll get to see the game of the tournament.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think a lot's going to be expected of this guy, Rasmus Højlund.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Højlund! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Moved on forwards. Fitzgerald. Ruben Dias powering forward here. Diogo Dallo. Well, that's an inviting ball. Pedro Porro, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. Out of play for a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes. Fitzgerald. He can run onto that. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Oxford! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Oxford United goal. After 21 minutes is number 7.
The U's, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Johnny Evans. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open...
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
Yamal. Lisandro Martinez makes the interception. And it's played forward. Højlund! Oh, that was no routine save.
Højlund is offering a wry smile there.
Johnny Evans. Bruno Fernandes. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Murillo does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. Bruno Fernandes delivers. Looking to break at pace. He's shifting through the gears here. Guardiola. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior's cross. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Deftly done. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes? Oxford United, and the finish! Goal! And with that goal comes comfort! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Oxford United take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Rafinha. Well, that's well seen too. Ugarte. Proves too strong. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9 to be replaced by number 11.
Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. And a play for a throw. And here's Eriksson. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ugarte. Rafinha carries the ball down the right. Fitzgerald. Zirkzee laid out to the left flank. Bruno Fernandes. That's good defending, very good defending. Pedro Porro defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Bruno Fernandes. Drilled in long. Has a goal! He's going to be disappointed with that. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe plays a delicate ball. So here comes a substitution.
Substitution
dangerous area.
Number 29.
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. So, what can they come up with here? Oh, that was close.
Substitution for
The changes then in quick succession.
number 31. To be replaced by number 7.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Mason Mount.
Murillo. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Keeper seated all the way. That has been cut short. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Yamal is flagged offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14. Christian Eriksen.
Heaton sends that a long way.
Coming onto the pitch.
Ugarte. Ugarte played up towards the front line.
Substitutions taking place.
Palmer shifted upfield. Mount. Malacia. Palmer looking to penetrate opposition lines. Palmer forwards and with intent. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior opts to play it back. Great hit! Could fall kindly.
And the fourth official has advised that we have
Oxford United making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded.
Real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Mbappe plays it short. Throw it. That has been knocked clear. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And that's that. So then, can they afford to believe? Just 2 games left, and the wind is well and truly in their sails. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
When you get free-flowing football out wide with consistent supply...
Well, it's knockout time. It is still, of course, just a game of football, but it is a different game of football in terms of its mood. I don't think that you could get away with telling any of these players, let alone the crowd assembled here, that this is anything like what went before. As far as winning the competition is concerned, every game from this point on is win or bust. It is knockout football time. Things really... There's the hit! Early chance there, first of the game.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
He's in here! He's had a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Oxford United make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Chukwueze. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. They've managed to get it away. Milan going wide a lot more often now, Jim.
Yeah, they're looking to create space in and around that D by stretching the defence. Look out for a late arrival or two from midfield.
Reinders aim forwards. Toma. Guardiola. Chukwueze was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. Played back in. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Bellingham. Chukwueze. Pulisic. And it's played forward. Chukwueze. Bellingham. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Gone behind for a goal kick. Camavinga. Mbappe. He can get that clear. Bellingham. Jimenez. Oxford United heading towards the... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, they could break here. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Camavinga, Reinders gets it back. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
The U's head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
And we're already back underway here. Oxford United carrying a 1-goal lead.
Camavinga, oh, good spread. Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. Reinders. That's an excellent interception.
Cleared without complication.
And they've got a throw. Fofana. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception, well timed.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Chukwueze.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Mitoma powering forward here. Now it's Fofana. Reinders. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. There will be a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here. Mitoma. He's been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Gehi plays a delicate ball. Adley. Now the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Emerson Royale. And that has sent him sprawling. Aimed in towards the centre. Murillo is Fofana! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Showing good feet. Towering header! So close to drawing level.
Oh, that would be a major disappointment for him. That should have got his team back in the game.
Forward it goes.
Spesial.
Referee's given a throw. And here's Mbappe. Tries to get it clear.
Oxford United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Rangers.
I think we're just about done here. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's looking for the runner here. Tamori is there, and he can get that clear.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Saka looking to get on the end of this. And the counter is on. Oh, great header! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
Oxford United could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time? And that is that. Oxford United sitting pretty. Big favourites for the quarter-finals now after winning the first leg away from home. the U's come into this second leg brimming with confidence following what turned out to be a truly convincing win last time out, a performance for which they were rightly lauded. Of course, there were the customary voices about exercising caution when their boss faced the press last night, but the general feeling seems to be that the job is more or less done, a mood that is clearly reflected in the atmosphere here.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Fofana, aim forwards. Pulisic. Pedro Porro, gently done. Pulisic. Nice interception, well timed. Bueno does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Pulisic. Gehi forwards and with intent. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Mbappe! A terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
And it's been taken short. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Spesial gets good distance on it. It'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. He is through here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Fofana. Milan going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Milan keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Great run on the overlap here. Camavinga. Plenty to aim at here. Massive lead! That's caused a worry or two.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Chukwueze. 30 minutes gone. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's got away, it's Vinicius! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Bueno. And he's managed to get shapes to shoot! Oh, he's bustling. Pulisic! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. keeper.
Pulisic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
1 minute of added time.
Chukwueze. There is the half-time whistle. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
Can we please make
goals.
some noise for our substitutes?
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That'll be a throw. Camavinga. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Substitution for Oxford United. Number 20 coming onto the pitch.
And it's played
Number
forward.
19.
Forward it goes. Mbuemo. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. And here's Mbappe. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. He has found the way through. Pulisic.
Happy birthday
Chance here to counter.
Nathan Walker celebrating his birthday today from Dad and
Jimenez.
Lucy.
Koundé wins the duel this time. Rodrigo. Mbuemo, and he's picked out the run, and he's away. He's shooting chance!
Spesial.
This is promising. Fofana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goalkeeper's ball. Caicedo. Reinders. Caicedo tries to thread one through. He's found a way through. Swung over.
are certainly playing with an intense focus.
And he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Substitution.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23. Number 5. Jude Bellingham.
Great defending, strong and
Number
determined.
16. Coming onto the pitch. Number 8. Number 30.
Xiao
Plays it out wide.
Pulisic. There's the cross.
Number 25. And the fourth official has advised that we have substitutions taking place.
Clearly not happy with that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Spesial catches it safely. Tomori. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eze. He's played him through, and he's on his way. Now the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe goes short. And that's it. Victory in round one. Still, of course, a lot to do, but it is one huge step forwards. I wonder, Jim, what your opinion is after what you've seen here, bearing in mind what happened. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Truly, this is an impressive scene. Surprisingly small for a top-flight venue, but it makes up for that in its history and its heritage. Jim, what is your interpretation of the likely formation here?
Conservatism would appear to be at play, Peter. However, we don't quite know what their motives are just yet. It could well be as it looks, but it might also be a way of deceiving the opposition into thinking that they're just going to sit back and then hope to produce an aggressive counter-attack or two. This system can accommodate that, and I certainly hope we're going to get something positive in response, and it's not going to be all defence.
Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, what else can we say about this fella, Moises Caicedo? He'll be extremely busy just shifting the ball all over the place as a 6 or an 8. We've seen him do that an awful lot, but it's what he does without the ball, for me, that makes him priceless. I mean, rarely do you see someone who can disrupt opposition play as cleverly as he can, and he will be a key factor.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nouri. Traore. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a throw. Herver. Oh, this is a great position. Oxford United were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And here's Mbappe. It's a shooting chance! Goal, Oxford! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Oxford United goal. After 16 minutes is number 19.
The U's have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Bellingham. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Bellingham. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oxford United have the league's best defensive record. Hit into the middle. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Great hit!
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's trying the shot.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There will be a throw-in. Belling. Can he get onto this? Nice interception, well timed. Caicedo. Camavinga.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Mbappe.
Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Looks to the other side. Nouri chasing after it. Traore.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
Now it's Matthew. Tries a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
First half over.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Number
Oxford
13.
United head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
And Bellingham is fouled.
Managed to get it away. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Murillo forwards and with intent. Mbappe.
The U's boast a very impressive defensive record of late. And the defence can get it clear.
Pedro Porro. Camavinga.
Ball's gone out of play.
Driving on and making good progress. Nelson Semedo. And he's picked out the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. Pedro Porro. Forward it goes.
Message for Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham. Please return to your vehicle.
Oh, what a ball!
Thank you.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Doyle.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it's...
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Number 27. Number 6. Coming onto the pitch. Number 30. Number 23.
Moved on forwards.
Bellingham.
Wolverhampton Wanderers really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Gehi shifted upfield.
Jamal.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Gonzalez. Oh, nice touch. He's in a great position.
And that has been clubbed away.
Wolves really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nelson Semedo. Some good work on the right flank here. Aimed in towards the centre.
Wolverhampton have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of
Pedro
1
Porro.
minute of
Aim
added
forwards.
time.
He has found a way through. And that's that. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
If you wish to
Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing and has a goal! Split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. Fernandez. Vinicius Junior proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Could be danger here. Broja. Gusto. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cucurella. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Sancho, back when it goes. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Madueke, nice physical challenge. Here's Nkunku. That has been knocked clear. Camavinga, aim forwards. And the counter is on. Bellingham. Camavinga.
Colwill, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Camavinga. Fernandez out-muscles him. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And it's played forward. And the keeper's given it away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fernandez. He's got to be in here! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Moved on forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Fernandez gently down. Sancho, he's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Vega cuts it out. And the semi-final reaches halfway. Although it is half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
And the fourth official.
So your views on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
the U's.
Head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
Cuckoo! And the follow-up!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Courtois, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
The Blues have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Adweke. Nkunku. And that's a throw. Here's the ball in. And the shot, decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sancho controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Guardiola.
Chelsea have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nkunku.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe! Mbappe!
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether...
Oh, that is asking... Nkunku! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Nkunku really has just learned a lesson there. Your focus cannot lapse, even slightly.
Substitution for Chelsea.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
To be replaced by
Delivers across.
number 15.
Palmer can get it clear. And it's been taken short. Ruben Dias wins the duel this time. Forward it goes. Colwill forwards and with intent. Nicely intercepted. Nkunku. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Now that's well seen too. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Succumbs to the pressure. Palmer shifted upfield. Big chance to get at them. He's found a way through.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Yamal! And that's a real chance missed.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that because he should have put them ahead then.
We have substitutions taking place.
play. That has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo. Palmer. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. And he's picked out the run.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
The official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Can you please make some noise for our substitutes?
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
The 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Oxford United did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Vega gets good distance on it. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham. Bellingham! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Mbappe goes short. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Utogi forwards and with intent. Danger averted for now. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Looking to break at pace. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Fernandes. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
The hostilities have already resumed. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Substitution for Chelsea. Number 18.
Fernandes! What about that? And that has raised the roof! Oh, that is a bit special. Chelsea take the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They just keep going. Superb.
Crossed into the box. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oxford United making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, easy pickings there. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Chelsea certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Fernandez.
Jackson making good progress on the right-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. No way through, so back it comes.
Added time.
Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. It's a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It does have a distinctive feel. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
A game some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually harder than it seems. But it's looking like a terrific occasion here. Let's just hope we have...
Broja is fouled. Dewsbury Hall, great defending, strong and determined. Courtois catches it safely.
Fernandez.
Madweke. Broja! And he has been fouled there. Caicedo is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning. He's had a hit! Moved on forwards, clearly not happy with that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Colwell. Oxford United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Guardiola, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Broja, out to the right. Murillo, looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries to get it clear. Bellingham. calmly anticipates. And the keeper takes decisive action. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's found some space here. That has been cut short. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, just skips past his man. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Chelsea have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Madwicki, aim forwards. Sancho. Oh, great play! Can he put it away? Fernandez, who's short. Played into the middle. Vinicius Junior, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Mbappe has a shot! And the semi-final reaches halfway. Well, there it is, half-time, not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around. And I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why...
And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Nkunku. Belling. Spread out to the left. Fernandez. Dewsbury Hall. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Gusto. Fernandez. Dewsbury Hall. Sancho. Great defending, strong and determined. Thinks one through. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rodrigo in with a header! There's a goal! They have pulled themselves right back into it.
Oxford United clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
The Blues get it back again. Goalkeeper's ball. Palmer, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Decent hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rodrigo is offering a right smile there.
Substitution for Chelsea.
Final checks on the touchline, and change about to occur. Palmer. He's got the shot away! That would have been some goal.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Mbappe with the short one. Palmer. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to dink it in. Well read. And the danger is averted. Can he stop it going out? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bellingham forwards and with intent. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Substitution for Chelsea. Number 27.
Chelsea are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
Now it's Rodrigo. Can he finish?
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Murillo cuts it out. Oh, delicate chip through. Great position here. Has a goal! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Oxford United goal. After 87 minutes is number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Substitution for
Having
Chelsea.
turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Number 20.
Proves too strong. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Substitutes. The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 4 minutes of added time. Substitution for Chelsea.
Up to meet it!
Number 19.
Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Number 7.
Muller.
Neto.
And that will be the final act. Oxford United are through, and the stands erupt in delirium. This is what it means to them, utter delight. Your reflections then, Jim?
This is
You know,
a
all
message
four
for
sides
Tyler
left at this
Berry.
stage